Hello, and welcome to Steffu Doll. I am, metaphorically, Steph, and we're doing something a bit different today. I know a lot of folks probably don't read the posts here and only watch videos, so I thought I'd film a short little vlog/life update. You may have noticed that my video uploads this year have been less frequent. One of the side effects from a couple of different meds I'm on is fatigue, so I'm usually some level of tired all of the time, but not to this level of tired that I have been over the past several months. But I just thought I was going through a bit of a rough patch and I was just trying to ride it out. Then I had a routine blood test, and it turns out that currently I have an iron deficiency and I'm anemic. And anemia makes you feel tired and you lack energy, which kind of made me go, oh, that explains some things. And it's treatable, which is great. I'm fine otherwise. So I'm on iron supplements for 3 months, and then I'll have another blood test. I'm just over 1 month in, and it's very much an it gets worse before it gets better situation for me. It seems that I've been even more exhausted this last month, but I do think it's starting to turn around now, as I do have some moments when I have a little more energy and can get things done. Not many, but it's more than I've had in a while, so I'm taking it. It's honestly been really frustrating, but I've really been working on myself over the past 1.5 years or so, and learning to be kind to myself and actually rest when I need it, which is really hard, as I'd sort of been conditioned throughout my life to run myself into the ground and completely burn out just trying to keep up with normal life stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. The doll I was working on for the past couple of months for a vocaloid collab is still not done, and I haven't really been feeling happy about it, and I'd already missed the deadline anyway, so I've decided to set her aside for now and work on the other projects I have lined up instead. It was a really hard decision to make, but I think it's for the best. And I really don't want to have to drop out of any more collabs if I can help it, because I really enjoy them and I like making things with my friends. Speaking of, please go and check out the videos from the Vocaloid collab. My friends did an amazing job, and I'll link them all in the video description. And before I go, I thought, why not share some things that I've enjoyed or that have made me happy recently? This is Hoobie. I got him in Hobbycraft, and I love him. I'm finally close to completing Baldur's Gate 3 for the second time, which is not to say that I haven't made like 20 different characters and I'm so familiar with Act 1 now it's silly, and yet there are still things that I've missed. Baldur's Gate 3 is a rich text, and it is seriously a game that keeps on giving, and it's keeping me thoroughly entertained while I wait for Dragon Age the Veilguard to come out. Before Baldur's Gate 3, Dragon Age was my favorite game series. It's still up there, but BG3 really raised the bar for me, so I hope it's good. And lastly, I finally got around to watching The Devil's Plan on Netflix, which is a South Korean reality game show. I'd seen another show by the same director some time ago called The Genius, and this very much feels like a spiritual successor to that show. There's a lot of game theory involved. No, not that game theory. This game theory. And while the games being played on the show often have complex rules which can be hard to follow at times, there's a narrator that explains things along the way, so you don't have to worry too much if you get lost. The first game they play is a variation of Werewolf, and it was really interesting to see how they adapted it for the show. I really liked seeing the interpersonal dynamics and how alliances formed and fell apart, and how various secrets of the game were being discovered in the course of the show. And it's been confirmed that Season 2 is coming up next year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And if you've already watched The Devil's Plan, might I highly suggest you seek out The Genius. There's 4 seasons, and they're a lot of fun. And I think that about does it for now. Hope you enjoyed this short little vlog, and I promise I'll be back to dolls in the next video. If you liked this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and click the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you'll know whenever I post a new video. Here are all of my social media. I'll link them down below. I'm most active on Instagram. And if you really like what I do and you want to buy me a coffee or help me afford more art supplies, you can find a link to my Ko-fi tip jar in the description down below, or you can click on the super thanks button right below this video. And until next time, bye!